The great apartment blaze.
The sharp, metallic wail of the tones shattered the stillness of the Crestwood, Illinois, fire station. Firefighter Carlson leapt from his chair, the dispatcher's voice cutting through the air like a razor, advising of an apartment fire with flames visible. Carlson barely registered the words as he pulled on his gear, the rhythm of the emergency ingrained in him after years of calls. The engine roared to life, its siren tearing through the quiet suburban streets. As they approached, the night sky glowed an ominous orange, the thick column of smoke curling into the heavens like a dark, malevolent serpent. The apartment building was chaotic. Flames roared hungrily from the windows of the first floor, licking up the side of the three-story structure, feeding on wood and drywall with relentless ferocity. Residents swarmed the street, some in pajamas, clutching pets or children, faces streaked with soot and fear. Carlson spotted a young woman shouting and pointing frantically toward the building. A third-floor apartment window loomed above her, its frame illuminated in the hellish light. The team moved with practiced precision, each firefighter taking their assigned position. Carlson gripped the nozzle as they stretched the first line toward the inferno, heat radiating in waves even from a distance. The air was heavy with the acrid tang of burning plastic and wood. A torrent of water arced toward the fire, the powerful stream hissing and steaming as it met the flames. The lieutenant immediately requested a 2-alarm upgrade for surrounding fire departments to respond. Above the chaos, a desperate scream pierced the night. Carlson's gaze snapped upward. A man stood at the third-floor window, silhouetted against the flickering inferno behind him. His face was a mask of panic, his arms flailing as black smoke poured out around him. The ladder truck hadn't yet arrived and time was slipping away. Carlson's lieutenant shouted for a ground ladder, but it was clear the man wouldn't wait. Flames exploded from a window to his left, driving him to the edge. With no other choice, the man jumped. Carlson saw it unfold in slow motion, the man's body plunging through the smoke-filled air. He hit the ground with a sickening thud, cries of alarm rising from the crowd. Carlson tore his eyes away, heart pounding, and returned to his task. They couldn't stop. Not yet. Paramedics ran to assist the man, who thankfully only suffered minor injuries. Inside the building, visibility was zero. Smoke hung thick like a curtain, obscuring everything but the relentless orange glow. Carlson and his partner pushed forward, the hose their lifeline, each step treacherous on the warped and crumbling floor. The roar of the fire was deafening, a constant reminder of the beast they fought. Room by room, they searched for anyone left behind. The oppressive heat clawed at Carlson's skin even through his gear. A bedroom door gave way under his boot, revealing a child's bed consumed by flames. His stomach churned, but the room was empty. He moved on, each second an eternity. The firefighters emerged after what felt like hours, sweat-soaked and battered but alive. The fire still raged, but the initial inferno had been beaten back. Carlson stood on the street, his breath coming in heaving gasps as he watched the smoldering shell of the building. His mind replayed the man's jump over and over, the split-second decision between the flames and gravity. The night stretched on, the fire eventually subdued, but the aftermath lingered. For Carlson, the call would become another entry in the endless ledger of tragedies he carried with him. Crestwood's burned-out apartment would scar the skyline for months, a reminder of how fragile life could be when confronted with the fury of fire.